Are you ready?
From the Lakeland High School gym, it's time for Adams Cable High School basketball. And today, it is Lackawanna League Division III action between the Chiefs of Lakeland and the Carbondale Area Chargers. All brought to you today by Adams Cable Service, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street. By Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, your full-service collision center. NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield, for experience, dependability, and 24-hour service. By the White's Crossing Sports Shop, open 7 days a week. McGovern Insurance Agency, comprehensive coverage with a personal touch. By your local Napa Auto Parts store, Carbondale Auto Parts. And by Jerry's Tire and Auto Service, your source for quality tires. And your starting lineups for today's game, presented by the Roselle Department Store. Alongside Glenn Muskowski, Nick Homick, and Joe Sweeter in the Adams Cable studio, I'm Steve Young. Great to have you on board tonight for Lackawanna League Division III high school basketball action. It's Lakeland and Carbondale in the backyard rivalry. Overall, Lakeland will bring a record of 10 wins and 5 losses into today's action, a division record of 3 wins and 3 losses, while the Carbondale Area Chargers are at 7-8 overall and a Division III mark of 2 wins and 4 losses. Well, Glenn, we finally get this game in after numerous postponements due to the weather, and here tonight the Chargers and the Chiefs go head-to-head. Well,
Steve, this should, as always, this game is a big game for the neighborhood, as you say. Carbondale is 2-4 in the league so far. Lakeland with a good record overall, but only 3-3, and they're 1 game ahead of Carbondale right now. If Carbondale could beat them here, they go into a tie, and then that throws a lot of things into play for the second part of this. Although we only go 1 complete record. So when they play the second half, it'll mean a lot more.
Yeah, they used to have first half, second half. Now you play right through, and then there'll be an all-season championship.
Well, there's a power system too. Yeah, so this is a big game for both teams.
And the Lakeland Chiefs, coached by Trevor Tellep in his second year. Overall at 10-5, as we mentioned. Landon Gabriel in his 12th year leading Carbondale area. And when these two teams, you take a look at them, Glenn, Lakeland will definitely have the size advantage under the boards.
Well, I think there's 3 things that Carbondale has to do in order to keep staying in this game. They must control the tempo, and with that I mean avoid unforced errors. And they make a lot of them sometimes. Number 2, they must keep Lakeland off the offensive glass, and that the only way to do that is to box them out. And number 3, they must finish at the rim. They lose too many games when they miss too many layups or little jump shots.
So both teams warming up for the start of tonight's ball game, and we will return with more pregame highlights on today's Lackawanna League Division III basketball matchup between Lakeland and Carbondale after this timeout on Adams Cable High School basketball.
Now's the time to unleash the internet. With Adams Cable Service, you get internet with speeds up to 120 megs. It's the speed you need that blows the doors off of DSL. Connect all of your devices, including iPads and other tablets, game consoles, smartphones, and computers. Upload and share photos and videos instantly. Stream HD movies in a flash and experience online gaming like never before. Call Adams Cable Service today at 1-888-222-0077 and get internet with speeds up to 120 megs.
The Gabriel family and the staff at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated of Carbondale send best wishes to our local athletes and teams for a successful season. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service from Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale.
If you've been dreaming about modernizing your living space, Tom's Floor Shop in Childs is ready to make those dreams a reality. Tom's Floor Shop offers a wide variety of name brand carpeting, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and professional installation. Style your home in contemporary elegance and classic beauty with a personalized touch by Tom's Floor Shop. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop, exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
When your car does this, call us first.
Every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale.
Welcome back to the Lakeland High School gym for Lackawanna League Division III High School basketball. The Chiefs and the Chargers going head-to-head here tonight. And Glenn, in the junior varsity game, that was a dandy. Carbondale hung on for a very exciting 37-33 victory.
Well, they jumped out late in the game, but they had a little lead early in the second half, and then lost it. They were down about 4 or 5 points and came back strong, won the game down the end.
Well, you take a look at the starting five for Carbondale area. It will be Catchmore, Offner, Durkin, Zazera, and Brooker.
Same five.
Same starting five as always. And Pat Durkin, great free throw shooter, up around 83%, averaging about almost 10 points a ball game. And Mike Zazera leads the team in scoring with 12. Jeff Catchmore, he's an outside threat with 29 three-pointers on the year.
Well, he's going to have to shoot some, I think, inside, because it's going to be tough for him to get inside with the big guys Lakeland has. Now, I take Lakeland's half of this side, how I think they should win this game or go about this game. My thoughts, anyway, I think they should pressure Carbondale, look for turnovers full court and half court, little man-to-man. I think they should pound the ball inside because they have a definite, distinct advantage in height, and they should run the floor playing good, solid defense on one end and looking to get the ball out quickly and score.
Well, I think you might see a little bit of a different look here tonight as Trevor Tellup making a little bit of a lineup change. Jerry Borowski is going to get the start to give them a little bit of speed on offense so they can run the floor.
Exactly there.
And
there you
Chris
go.
Mellon, 6'3" junior forward, will get the start, but C.J. Dupree is going to see a lot of playing time tonight for Lakeland. We'll go to another break and return with a look at your starting lineups after this timeout on Adams Cable High School basketball.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS, Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
The White's Crossing Sports Shop, Canaan Street in Carbondale, is the leading authority for the outdoors in northeastern Pennsylvania. They carry a full line of archery accessories, hunting and reloading supplies, live bait, and a variety of fishing tackle. The White's Crossing Sports Shop is open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 1 p.m. Call 282-4699 or log on to their website at whitescrossing.com. Finding that unique seasonal outdoor item has never been easier with help from Tom and the staff at the White's Crossing Sports Shop.
Folks, remember the White's Crossing Sports Shop is open 7 days a week, and they do offer Lem meat processing supplies. So if you're an ice fisherman and you love the outdoors, great time of the year to stop by the White's Crossing Sports Shop and see Tom for all of the supplies you need, and you'll find it all at the White's Crossing Sports Shop. Well, it's time for basketball here at Lakeland, the local rivalry. Lakeland Chiefs and the Carbondale area Chargers. And now, the starting lineups for today's game, presented by the Roselle Department Store in Carbondale, where the new line of spirit wear is on display for your favorite team in all sizes for Lakeland, Carbondale area, Forest City, LaSalle Academy, Holy Cross, and Valley View. Going to a formal affair or a special event? Let the experience and fashion advice of Sam Kalura work for you with a perfectly tailored tuxedo by Sarno & Son. Also available at Roselle, prompt laundry and dry cleaning services. It's easy to look your best with apparel from Roselle Department Store in Carbondale, where Sam and the staff are proud to present your starting lineups for today's game between the Chargers of Carbondale area and the Chiefs of Lakeland in this Lackawanna League Division III basketball matchup. We'll run down the starting five for you now for the Carbondale area Chargers. At guard, it is the 5'7" senior Jeff Catchmore. As we mentioned, he has scored 115 points this season. At forward, 6'2" sophomore Ray Offner. And I guess we do have a public address announcer here tonight. And we'll turn it over to our public address announcer now for your starting lineups.
Yep, the speed team.
Ready to rock and roll with high school basketball from the Lakeland Gym. the Chiefs and the Chargers here on Adams Cable Channel 7. Great to have you with us tonight for all of the action. Lakeland is coming off of a 37-34 home loss to Mid-Valley back on January 25th, and the Carbondale area Chargers suffered a double overtime loss at Riverside by the score of 53-50.
Yeah, it was a tough loss. They had opportunities. They just didn't connect and lost it in the double overtime.
Carbondale will be back in action with their next game scheduled for tomorrow, Tuesday, January 29th against Dunmore, weather permitting, of course, and Lakeland will be home with Elk Lake, a game which they won 53-36 the first time around. Carbondale lost to Dunmore in their first matchup, 62-56. Jaheim Brooker at the center court circle for the Carbondale area Chargers, and Jake Kernow, the 6'4" senior forward for Lakeland. And we are set for high school basketball, as the tip will be controlled by Lakeland. And they will work it around the perimeter, led by their 5'7" sophomore point guard, Chris Mellon. Lewis will go to the basket and scores the first points of the game, and Lakeland takes a 2-0 advantage.
That was too easy.
Right down for Carbondale was Ray Offner, missing a layup. Now in transition, Jake Kernow will dish it off, and Vigil will work it in the corner. Lewis gets it out. Vigil looks inside. Mellon will push it back outside, and a long three by Vigil, and the rebound will go to Brooker. He'll work it out to Pat Durkin. Here comes Carbondale, trailing 2-0.
Well, right off the bat, Carbondale misses a layup. I think that's been haunting them all year.
This is Catchmore giving it up. Durkin with an open look. Knocks it down, and Carbondale has a 1-point lead.
Good ball movement by the Chargers that time down the floor.
25 three-point baskets for Pat Durkin this season. As Lakeland will give it to Lewis, and Lewis drives. Now the follow-up is good by Chris Mellon. And Lakeland takes a 4-3 advantage. Jeff Catchmore, 5'7" senior, in a lot of traffic right now, has to get it across the midcourt stripe, and he will. Catchmore a little bit out of control, lost it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you throw it away down here or down there. Got to pull that thing back.
Lewis, right wing, had it taken away by Mike Zazera. Zazera wants to go right to the basket, lays it up and comes up short. In transition, Vigil for Lakeland. Lewis thought about a long three.
Oh, double
work
dribble.
It back outside, no call on the play, and Lakeland will reset the offense with Jerry Borowski near center court. Borowski near side to Vigil. Borowski. Kernow looking inside. They work it around the circle once again. On a drive, Borowski gives it up. And Kernow out in three-point land will reset it. 4-3, Lakeland. Jump shot by Vigil. Off the mark. Durkin with the rebound for the Chargers. Lakeland by 1 with 5.5 to play here in the first quarter. Great to have you with us tonight for Adams Cable High School basketball. Brooker, baseline. Work it inside, and Catchmore couldn't pull the trigger in three-point land. And now Durkin, defended by Borowski. Zazera gives it up. Durkin, long three. Got him.
That's a good start for Pat. Two nice clear shots, good solid stance, nice follow through.
We'll go to a break on Adams Cable High School basketball.
Insurance is more than just a policy. It's knowing that you are properly covered to protect all the assets you have worked so hard to acquire over the years. For over 50 years, McGovern Insurance has fulfilled the needs and expectations of families and businesses in the greater Carbondale area. McGovern Insurance Agency specializes in auto, home, commercial, and life insurance. Call for a competitive quote and superior service at 282-1170. Your protection comes first at McGovern Insurance Agency, 26th Avenue, Carbondale.
Back at the Lakeland High School gym with 5 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. 6-4. Carbondale leads it. Now Lakeland will go to work in their half-court offense as James Lewis will give it to Borowski. Back into Curnow. Pivots, fires up the shot, taken away by Carbondale. Here come the Chargers in transition with Cesara going right to the basket. Misfires, the ball goes out of bounds, and Carbondale will have the possession.
Third layup missed already. Under control. Got to get under control, boys.
Pat Durkin, 6-foot senior, to inbound the basketball for Carbondale. Durkin looking, will loop it into Offner. Offner with a right hand. Catchmore to set it up. Catchmore. And the drive partially blocked, and here comes Lakeland trailing 6-4. Curnow puts on the brakes. Jerry Borowski dishes off. Outside shot won't fall for Lakeland. And the Chiefs get it back. Lewis will dish it off, and from the corner, it's V-Hill, and this one rims out. Good outside shot, couldn't get it to fall. Now Carbondale will slow things down with Mike Cesara running the offense. Landon Gabriel in his 12th season, coaching Carbondale. And Trevor Tellup in his second year. Usually in a game like this, Glenn, take the records and toss them right out the window.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is a rival game that goes back forever and ever.
Work the ball into Curnow along the right baseline.
Curnow's got to find a better spot to get the ball than underneath the backboard.
Mellon on that left side looks and will fire a pass to Lewis. Lewis defended by Mike Cesara. Now Borowski, good ball handler. And V-Hill. Mellon into Curnow, off his fingertips, couldn't handle the pass. Cesara coming the other way. Catchmore from downtown, got it, used the glass that time.
Well, did he call that? But it doesn't matter, does it?
9-4 your score. Carbondale area leading it. Lakeland having some trouble with this Charger defense as Mellon launches a shot, rolls off the iron, and a foul on the play. Foul is on Lakeland, and Chris Mellon, that's his first and the team's first. Pat Durkin will inbound the basketball, defended by Mellon. Long down court pass to Cesara. Cesara with the shot off the glass, basket's good and the foul.
Carbondale's going strong to the basket. Now they got to continue to do that.
11-4 the Chargers, and Mike Cesara on the stripe, a 58% free throw shooter. Carbondale as a team shooting at 60%. Personal foul, by the way, is on Thomas Pigeon. That's his first and the team's second. 12-4 as Carbondale leads it. Chris Mellon will inbound to Caleb V-Hill.
Now I don't see Lakeland really attacking Carbondale's zone. There's the
Mellon with an open look, short on the jump shot. Put back is good by C.J. Dupree, who is in the ball game for Lakeland.
They makes his presence felt immediately.
12-6 as Lakeland narrows the deficit. And now Carbondale will have to reset its offense, and they throw the ball away. Picked off by Thomas Pigeon. Here come the Chiefs with the basketball. Pigeon works it left side to V-Hill. From the corner, Berthoff misses. Dupree with the rebound. The putback is good, and C.J. Dupree gets into the ball game and immediately scores a couple of baskets, and Lakeland trails 12-8. And we have a timeout with 2:02 remaining here on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
Your local Napa dealer, Carbondale Auto Parts, has been serving the area for over 38 years with quality automotive replacement parts, tools, and accessories. Experience the Napa know-how difference with great service you've come to know and trust from the staff at Carbondale Auto Parts. Your Napa know-how folks.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
Lakeland High School gym with 2:02 to play here in the first quarter. It is 12-8. Carbondale leading Lakeland. And the Chargers will inbound the basketball and bring it the length of the court. And some pressure now applied by Lakeland.
Foul.
And a foul.
Burkup. Carbondale just got to be smart against this press. Just pass the ball, get it reversed, and get it to the middle.
Personal foul on Nick Berthoff and the third team foul for Lakeland. Chargers up 12-8 as Keegan Durkin will run the offense for the Chargers. Zach Rock also in the ball game. Durkin goes up with a shot. It's rejected by Dupree, and Lakeland will have the possession.
He's a force in there. You've got to go get to his body. You can't let him extend the arms.
Now Lakeland with Vigil. Berthoff, open look, nails it from the right side. It's a one-point game, 12-11. The Chargers hanging on to the lead with $1:28 to play here in the first quarter. Pat Durkin will give it up to Keegan Durkin. Now Keegan Durkin, right-hand dribble, Pat Durkin. Defended by Mellon. Durkin will direct traffic. Keegan Durkin now. Pivots, goes cross court. Mike Cesara in the corner. It's Offner, defended by Vigil. Zach Rock. Carbondale with 52 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. They're having some trouble.
They got a mismatch inside with Hoffner and Vigil.
Here's a drive by Keegan Durkin, had it stripped away, and Carbondale will keep the possession.
Hoffner a little bit stronger than Vigil. He should post him up. They should get him the ball. But you got to get Dupree out of that area.
1 point game, 12-11. Carbondale with the lead. Ball is loose. Lakeland comes up with it. Here come the Chiefs with Chris Mellon. Had it knocked away. And a great job by Mike Cesara. Great hustle to knock the ball away. And I believe, let's check to see who will have the possession here.
You get a foul, I think.
Now we do have a foul. Second personal on Thomas Pigeon. Fourth team foul. Carbondale will inbound the basketball. Jerry Borowski will check in. Pigeon will check out. Pat Durkin to put the ball in play for the Chargers. Durkin looking, had some trouble getting it in. Offner. They work it to Zach Rock. Rock works it back outside, but it's taken away by Berthoff. In transition, Borowski along the left wing. 16 on the clock. Lakeland will hold for one right here as they get it into C.J. Dupree. They kick it back outside. Clock down to 8. Kurnow from downtown off the back iron. Dupree with the putback, misses, and Carbondale has the rebound, and that will bring an end to quarter number 1 here at the Lakeland High School gym, with the Chargers leading the Chiefs 12-11 as we go to a break.
A trip to Jerry's Tire and Auto Service in Carbondale means you get confidence and peace of mind knowing that your vehicle is repaired by qualified technicians. Jerry's offers brand name tires and wheel alignment, brake service, oil changes, computer diagnostics, and Pennsylvania safety inspection and emissions testing. Call 282-TIRE or visit their website jerrystire@gmail.com. For dependable, efficient service, visit Jerry's Tire and Auto Service in Carbondale. The Gabriel family and the staff at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated of Carbondale send best wishes to our local athletes and teams for a successful season. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service from Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale.
Back at Lakeland, set for second quarter action with the Chargers holding a 1-point advantage over the Chiefs, 12-11. Well, Glenn, it seemed like as soon as C.J. Dupree got in the game, things began to turn around for Lakeland.
Well, if you look at the stats, he's got 3 offensive rebounds already. Right, doesn't have any rebounds down the far end, but they're playing man, so you can take him away from the basket a little bit. But as soon as he came in, he threw his body around a little bit. Carbondale has to put a body on him just to keep him off balance for rebounding because he is tough.
Mike Cesara will set it up for the Chargers. Keegan Durkin defended by Borowski. Now Pat Durkin. And Cesara on that far side. Zach Rock will give it up. Cesara thought about a 3, couldn't pull the trigger. And a traveling violation on Carbondale as they turn it over. Here's an opportunity for Lakeland. Trailing 12-11. Borowski defended by Durkin. Ball is loose. Dupree kicks it outside. Ball's loose once again. Lakeland keeps it going. Now it is Curnow up with the shot. Basket's good and the foul. Well, Curnow had to work hard for that basket, Glenn, but it paid dividends as Lakeland has a 1-point lead, 13-12. Curnow on the stripe, a 70% free throw shooter. Lakeland as a team shooting at 60% this year. A little bit too heavy. Battle for the ball, and Pat Durkin comes up with it. Down court pass to Cesara, right to the basket in traffic and scores.
Good move.
And Carbondale has the lead, 14-13. Now Curnow along the right wing. Found the ball into Dupree, back outside. Vigil, open look, misfires. Zach Rock clears for Carbondale. Cesara in transition, in traffic, and there's a foul called on the play. Lakeland will get whistled for a personal.
Borowski.
Jerry Borowski called for the personal. That's his first, team's 5th. Coaches versus Cancer Week. You'll see the coaches in sneakers, pink ties. Cheerleaders with the coaches versus cancer shirts.
Boy, that certainly has caught on in Northeast Pennsylvania, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. As Mike Cesara will look to throw the ball inside.
I don't know what kind of pass that is.
And going coast to coast is Vigil, cut off by Cesara. Vigil trying to keep the possession and draws the foul. Things getting a little bit sloppy on both ends of the floor. I believe that will be called on, that personal foul will be called on Zach Rock, I believe. We'll wait for the official word. Yes, it is. First personal foul on Zach Rock and the second team foul as Jerry Borowski, 5'8" senior, will run the Lakeland offense. And ball off the fingertips of C.J. Dupree. Carbondale has it as Jeff Catchmore will survey the Lakeland
man to man. Let's get some screens and some picks here.
Rock. Catchmore drives the baseline. Didn't take the shot. Works it back outside. Mike Cesara launches a shot and misfires. Coming the other way. Borowski gives it up. Lewis will work it out to Curnow. Into Mellon. Mellon pivots in traffic. tries to muscle up the shot and is called for traveling. That is good defense by Carbondale.
Never left their feet. Perfect. But Mellon should have gone up with the ball immediately. There's no reason to just go up.
14-13, Carbondale, your leader, with 5:33 remaining here in the first half. Great to have you with us tonight on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
Turn and go.
Durkin almost had his pocket picked. Keeps it going. No-look pass goes out of bounds for Carbondale, and Lakeland will bring the ball the length of the court.
Mike Cesare is not really passing the ball crisply. He's just throwing one-handed passes away from the player.
Well, Lakeland right now trying to get something going offensively as Kernow will go to the basket. Boy, no foul call.
Oh, wow.
He got hacked underneath the basket, and on a drive to the hoop by Mike Cesara, he draws the foul on the other end. Basket is good. 16-13, Carbondale, and Mike Cesara on the stripe for the Chargers. Keegan Durkin getting set to check into the lineup along with Ray Offner for the Chargers. Durkin will check out along with, let's check it, Zach Rock. Mike Cesara, 6-foot senior, a 58% free throw shooter on the stripe.
2 for 2 tonight.
Gives Lakeland a 4-point advantage, 17-13. Now Vigil, Berthoff, southpaw, shot rattles in and out. Open look, and it rattles out. Coming the other way in transition, here's Carbondale. Catchmore, right side. Keegan Durkin, Brooker. Work it back out. And down the lane, here's a pull-up jumper by Cesara, rejected inside. And coming the other way, here is Nick Berthoff for Lakeland. Mellon along the right wing. Open look by Kernow, misses. Well, Lakeland struggling now from the floor.
Can't hit the shots. They're open shots. You know, you saw Mike Cesara get that shot blocked, but that's a good shot to take. Little head fake before that, and you get the guy up in the air. Well, you got to go get the ball. You got to get the ball. He can't. He's got to get the ball on the block if he's going to do anything with it. But
Catchmore,
the young kid just hasn't learned anything yet.
Now Brooker out in three-point land will just hand it off. And Keegan Durkin traveling. Tried to cut across the lane and got...
I don't know where he's trying to go. There was two guys standing right there.
17-13 your score. Carbondale leads it with 3:35 to play in the first half in this Lackawanna League Division III basketball matchup. Great to have you with us tonight as we finally get this game on due to weather conditions. And the Chiefs. Mellon out to Berthoff, and Lakeland turns it over. A lot of movement in the offense, Glenn, but they just are having trouble scoring points at this time.
They're not getting the ball in good position to do anything with it. And Carbondale's playing a good zone out there.
Now, Keegan Durkin gives it up. Offner in the corner. Here's a long three by Catchmore, wide open.
That's what he's there for. Exactly what he's there for. You get free. It's going to be tough. He's short, but you got to keep moving. If you want to keep moving, you'll get free.
20-13. Here's Mellon with an easy basket from in the lane. Chris Mellon, 6'3", junior forward, scores for the Chiefs. And the lead is 5 for Carbondale, 20-15. And a traveling violation is called on Carbondale as the Chargers turn it over. Ray Offner checks out, and I believe Pat Durkin checks back in for the Chargers. Caleb Vigil will set it up for Lakeland. Curnow with the left hand, and Mellon will take control. Good passing and good defense by Carbondale as Cesaro will go coast to coast, up and over.
Good
Mellon
move
for the basket.
Oh, I tell you, he protected that ball nicely.
22-15. Carbondale making the most out of opportunities here in this first half. They pound the ball into Dupree. It is stripped away, and there's a foul called on the play. Let's wait for the official word. Well, when they work the ball into Dupree, there's a lot of hands going after it, Glenn.
Yeah, there are. But
and Dupree will check out of the Lakeland lineup. James Lewis, Berthoff, Curnow, Mellon, and Vigil, your starters in there right now. As Mike Cesaro converts, 23-15, the Chargers with 2 minutes left in the first half. Cesaro with the second shot, and it's 24-15.
This is the kind of game we've been waiting for from
Curnow, spin move, and draws the foul in the lane.
What we're looking for is Cesaro to play for. If you're a Carbondale fan, you're looking for him to take charge out there like it, and he's doing a nice job so far today.
First personal foul on Jaheim Brooker for the Chargers, third team foul. Jake Curnow on the stripe for Lakeland. Good free throw shooter at 70%, averaging almost 14 points a ball game for the Chiefs.
He's got a lot of nice form out there. Textbook shot.
24-17 as Cesaro battles for the basketball against James Lewis. Now the Chargers go to work in their half-court set. Durkin along the right wing. Catchmore thought about a long three. Mike Cesaro will drive and loses the ball in the lane. Here comes C.J. Dupree on the break to Vigil. The layup didn't get it to fall, and Carbondale has the rebound as Durkin comes out of the pack with it.
Durkin just out-hustled Curnow that time. Just out-hustled him.
24-17 the Chargers as we near 1 minute left in the first half. And Mike Cesaro with the left-hand dribble. Catchmore takes control now. Keegan Durkin on a drive will work it back outside. Cesaro defended by Lewis. Catchmore picked up by Vigil.
Oh, watch, that's the...
And Cesaro got away with one right there. Here's Keegan Durkin on a drive, lost the basketball and a foul. .4 seconds remaining in the first half, and Keegan Durkin on the stripe for the Chargers, converting on 14 of 18 this season. Personal foul is on Caleb Vigil. That's his first and the team's 8th. And second shot is good by Keegan Durkin. 25-17. Final 38 seconds of the first half here at Lakeland. And the Chiefs trying to break somebody open. This is Curnow forcing up a shot. Nobody under the basket for the rebound. And here comes Carbondale with another opportunity with plenty of time on the clock. 21 seconds left.
Play for one.
Clock down to 14. Keegan Durkin, 10 on the clock. Cesaro takes a glance. 6 on the clock. Cesaro. 2. Durkin, long 3 at the buzzer. No good, and that will bring an end to the first half in today's Lackawanna League Division III basketball matchup, with Carbondale taking a 25-17 lead into the locker room here at halftime on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
Insurance is more than just a policy. It's knowing that you are properly covered to protect all the assets you have worked so hard to acquire over the years. For over 50 years, McGovern Insurance has fulfilled the needs and expectations of families and businesses in the greater Carbondale area. McGovern Insurance Agency specializes in auto, home, commercial, and life insurance. Call for a competitive quote and superior service at 282-1170. Your protection comes first at McGovern Insurance Agency, 26th Avenue, Carbondale. If you've been dreaming about modernizing your living space, Tom's Floor Shop in Childs is ready to make those dreams a reality. Tom's Floor Shop offers a wide variety of name brand carpeting, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and professional installation. Style your home in contemporary elegance and classic beauty with a personalized touch by Tom's Floor Shop. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop, Exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs. The White's Crossing Sports Shop, Canaan Street in Carbondale, is the leading authority for the outdoors in northeastern Pennsylvania. They carry a full line of archery accessories, hunting and reloading supplies, live bait, and a variety of fishing tackle. The White's Crossing Sports Shop is open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 1 p.m. Call 282-4699 or log on to their website at whitescrossing.com. Finding that unique seasonal outdoor item has never been easier with help from Tom and the staff at the White's Crossing Sports Shop.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS, Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
When your car does this. Call us first.
Every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale.
Your local Napa dealer, Carbondale Auto Parts, has been serving the area for over 38 years with quality automotive replacement parts, tools, and accessories. Experience the Napa know-how difference with great service you've come to know and trust from the staff at Carbondale Auto Parts. Your Napa know-how folks.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
Now's the time to unleash the internet. With Adams Cable Service, you get internet with speeds up to 120 megs. It's the speed you need that blows the doors off of DSL. Connect all of your devices, including iPads and other tablets, game consoles, smartphones, and computers. Upload and share photos and videos instantly. Stream HD movies in a flash and experience online gaming like never before. Call Adams Cable Service today at 1-888-222-0077 and get internet with speeds up to 120 megs.
Last thing you want to do is have to go back-to-back, play back-to-back, right?
Well,
I
think kids are resilient. They can do that. Oh, look, wide
Lakeland,
open.
they work the ball into Kernow, and he misses and gets the rebound and is fouled on the play.
Okay.
Now let's check that. Chris Mellon will go to the free throw line for Lakeland, trailing 25-17. And Mellon is a 64% free throw shooter, converting on 8 of 12 attempts this season. Second shot, rebounded by Lakeland, taken away by Pat Durkin. In transition, Mike Zazera right to the basket, rejected by Mellon.
Good hustle by Chris Mellon.
Did a good job not to commit the personal foul. And Carbondale leading 25-18. And Jeff Catchmore, the senior point guard, will set it up. Brooker needs help. And
oh, you got to go get it.
Carbondale turns it over.
You guys have to go get it off him, that's all. You have a couple guys standing around just watching the ball.
Jerry Borowski inbounds it for Lakeland. And Borowski will work the basketball with a right-hand dribble. Here's an open look by Lewis from downtown. Mellon going up with a strong rebound, and there's a whistle under the basket and another foul.
Second offensive rebound for Mellon in the right place at the right time. Oh, no shot. Oh.
Personal foul is called on Offner. That's his first, team's second. There's a pass intercepted by Mike Zazera. Zazera right to the basket. Scoop shot, wouldn't fall. In transition, V-Hill hemmed in along the baseline.
Wow, a lot of bodies flying.
No fouls. Mellon for three. Misses. And the ball is loose, and Zazera lost it.
Where is he going?
Jerry Borowski right to the basket with a left hand. And a foul called on Carbondale. So this third quarter opening up a little bit rough at the start with 6:34 remaining. And Jerry Borowski, the 5'8" senior guard, on the stripe for the Chiefs of Lakeland. Lead is down to 6 for Carbondale. And Borowski with the second shot converts and hits two. 5-point lead for the Chargers. Now pressure applied by Lakeland as Pat Durkin will fire the ball to Catchmore. Catchmore looking for Offner. Pass too hot to handle.
Well, let's see. What would he have done with it if he got it? He was underneath the backboard.
25-20, Carbondale leads it. And Lakeland will inbound the basketball and bring it the length of the court.
Now here, Carbondale's starting to get into one of their funks again, where they're just throwing the ball all over the place and running up and down the floor. And
Curnow gives it to Mellon, and Mellon draws the foul. Thought Curnow was going to pull up with the jump shot, Glenn, and saw Mellon under the basket. They're lining up like it's a foul shot, but Lakeland's going to inbound the basketball. They get it to Curnow, looking back for V-Hill, and they turn it over.
You got to wait till he gets in.
Carbondale will inbound the basketball. Ray Offner double team. Pat Durkin, good ball handler, breaks the press.
Now just bring it back out and get set.
Zazera, defended by Lewis. That's a great battle right there, Glenn. Now swinging around the circle. Zazera banks it off the glass. Pinpoint passing to Zazera results in a field goal for the Chargers. They're up by 7 as Borowski puts up a running one-hander. Lead is back down to 5 for the Chargers, 27-22. Durkin to Catchmore. Catchmore for three. You leave him open, he'll burn you every time.
Yes, he will.
Jeff Catchmore with a three-point bomb, and Carbondale leads it 30-22. V-Hill to Curnow. Curnow puts on the brakes, off-balance shot, misses the putback off the mark, and V-Hill comes out of the pack with it. They look into Mellon, ball's tipped away on the fast break. Zazera 1-on-2, and the foul.
Borowski's third.
Yeah, it looks like Ray Offner has a flat tire there, Glenn. Lacing up the sneaker as Mike Cesara is on the free throw line, a 58% free throw shooter. He converts to give Carbondale a 31-22 advantage. C.J. Dupree will check into the Lakeland lineup as Chris Mellon checks out. Borowski checks out. And Thomas Pidgeon is in the Lakeland lineup. Thomas Pidgeon, a 5'11 senior, wearing number 12. Cesara converts on the second free throw.
Well, I like what Lakeland's doing this half. They're putting a guy in a high post and another big guy on the block. So now you're going to have to come and defend the post. And when you do...
And Lakeland turns it over into the hands of Cesara, misses the layup. The tip is good by Durkin. Pat Durkin coming down the lane, tips it in. And it's 34-22 your score, Carbondale, as we go to a break on Adams Cable High School basketball.
The White's Crossing Sports Shop, Canaan Street in Carbondale, is the leading authority for the outdoors in northeastern Pennsylvania. They carry a full line of archery accessories, hunting and reloading supplies, live bait, and a variety of fishing tackle. The White's Crossing Sports Shop is open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 1 p.m. Call 282-4699 or log on to their website at whitescrossing.com. Finding that unique seasonal outdoor item has never been easier with help from Tom and the staff at the White's Crossing Sports Shop.
Folks, keep in mind that the White's Crossing Sports Shop is open 7 days a week, and they offer Lem meat processing supplies. Great time of the year if you are into ice fishing, especially with the weather coming up. The temperature is going to be in negative digits, and if you love ice fishing, I know there's a tournament going on, I think at one of the local ponds. Can't remember the name of it, Glenn. I was talking to a gentleman today, looking forward to a tournament coming up this weekend. So if you need any tip-ups or any kind of gear for ice fishing, stop in and see Tom and the great staff at the White's Crossing Sports Shop.
I don't necessarily like ice fishing. I like ice cubes. I don't like cold weather either.
34-22 your score. The Chargers lead it with 4:39 to play here in third quarter action.
Got to give Pat Durkin credit for following that play down there. Came down with a nice one hand up in the air, all in one shot. Good.
Kernow, 15-footer, misses, and Durkin knocked it away off of a Lakeland Chief inside, and the Chargers will inbound the basketball. And Mike Cesara and Durkin will work the Carbondale offense as we near 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Get it out of the corner.
Here's Mike Cesara, defended by Thomas Pidgeon. Durkin now against Kernow. There's the ball taken away by James Lewis. Chiefs want to run the floor down to V-Hill. Up and off the glass for a deuce.
That's
Lakeland
V-Hill's
answers
That's V-Hill's first points.
Chiefs answer with a basket. And the lead is down to 10, 34-24. For the Chargers.
Lakeland putting a little bit more pressure on Carbondale.
There's a ball tipped, and out of the pack with it comes James Lewis. Out to Pidgeon. Cross midcourt, right side, V-Hill for three. And Lakeland right now is on fire as they answer with a three-point bomb. It's 34-27. Catchmore with an open look. This one is off the mark. Battle for the ball. Lakeland goes for the save. It goes out of bounds. Lakeland will have the possession with 3:09 remaining third quarter.
Well, Lakeland up-tempo in this defense, and it's working for them. They're starting to get Carbondale to run like they want them to run, and then Carbondale tends to get a little sloppy with their passing. I don't know when to bring it back out.
7-point lead for Carbondale as the Chiefs will work their half-court offense. Left side, Lewis open from downtown for three. It's a 4-point ball game. Carbondale clinging to the lead right now, 34-30. There's a loose ball. Lewis has it. He'll take it to the glass. Up with the shot and scores.
Timeout, Coach. Need a timeout.
Landon Gabriel will call a timeout with 2:33 remaining here in the third. It's Carbondale 34 and Lakeland 32 on Adams Cable High School basketball.
A trip to Jerry's Tire and Auto Service in Carbondale means you get confidence and peace of mind knowing that your vehicle is repaired by qualified technicians. Jerry's offers brand name tires and wheel alignment, brake service, oil changes, computer diagnostics, and Pennsylvania safety inspection and emissions testing. Call 282-TIRE or visit their website jerrystire@gmail.com. For dependable, efficient service, visit Jerry's Tire and Auto Service in Carbondale.
Back here at the Lakeland High School gym with 2:33 remaining. It's a 2-point ball game. Carbondale leads Lakeland 34-32. Here in this third quarter, Lakeland has outscored Carbondale 15-9.
Yeah, they just scored 10 in a row.
Now suddenly Lakeland coming to life, getting some players open, giving them open looks, and they're taking advantage of it. And
but Carbondale got caught up into their kind of game. The running the pressure ball and start being very, very sloppy with their passes.
So Landon Gabriel called a timeout to calm things down for his ball club, and now the Chargers will face full court pressure applied by Lakeland. There's a ball loose. It goes out of bounds, and Carbondale turns it over. Now Lakeland with Thomas Pigeon giving it up to Vigil. Vigil will signal a play. Lewis with an open look, misses. Keegan Durkin has the rebound, tripped up. No foul called. And Carbondale will throw the ball away in transition.
Wow, slow down, Carbondale.
How many turnovers is that for Carbondale?
Well, let's see. That's 7 this quarter. 7 in the last couple minutes.
Curnow. Vigil on the perimeter. Work the ball into Dupree. Dupree with the shot from in the lane, misses. The putback, whistle under the hoop. Let's wait for the call. It's on Carbondale. I believe Zach Rock. Let's check this.
Yep.
Will get called for his second personal, team's 5th. C.J. Dupree on the free throw line for Lakeland. C.J. converting on 6 of about 18 this season. It's a 1-point game, 34-33. Second shot misses. Curnow collects the carom. Lakeland with an opportunity here to take the lead. Curnow in traffic, ball stripped away, and a foul. Well, Lakeland had a bad second quarter because of the Carbondale defense. Now Carbondale is having a bad third quarter because of the Lakeland defense.
You're exactly correct. I don't know what that call was. What, the push from behind? Is that what that was?
Might have been a reach-in. Keegan Durkin with his second personal foul. That'll force Lakeland to inbound the basketball. Lewis looking, finds Vigil. He'll launch the shot, and it misses. Pat Durkin clears it for Carbondale. Coming the other way. Chargers by 1, 34-33. Loose ball. Wow, Curnow with great hustle.
Yep. 2 steps shy, though. Lakeland's fired up. They're playing well. Continue to do so.
Here's a great battle. Catchmore against Vigil. Zach Rock going up with a shot, and this foul, I believe, will be called on C.J. Dupree. He was in the vicinity. We'll wait for the word.
Yep.
Glenn, you don't realize how big C.J. Dupree and Jake Curnow are. When I was here a couple of weeks ago just to do a check to make sure everything was good for the live audio on the game, C.J. Dupree was here at practice, and I walked up and I was talking to him, and he is big.
Yeah, he is. He's strong. And what is he? Was he a sophomore?
Only a sophomore, 6'5". Second free throw by Zach Rock. It rims out. And Dupree has the rebound for Lakeland. Here come the Chiefs. Berthoff with 57 seconds on the clock. Time remaining, quarter number 3. 34-33. Carbondale has the lead. Trying to hang on right here. Lakeland trying to take the lead. Pass into Mellon. Goes up with a shot. Jump ball.
Good defense. Wall ball.
Lakeland will, let's check this. Carbondale will inbound the basketball with 42 seconds to play, third quarter. Mike Cesara double teamed. They get the ball to Keegan Durkin.
Easy.
Durkin will give it to Catchmore along the left side.
Get it back out. Lakeland now has to put a little bit, for Lakeland, got to put a little bit of pressure on him now.
Now what do you do here if you're Carbondale? Going to play for one?
Yeah, you want to. You don't want to give them another opportunity to take the lead going into the
17 on the clock as Mike Cesara will direct some traffic. Jeff Catchmore now with 10 on the clock. Catchmore defended by Vigil. Catchmore wants to take it to the basket, gives it to Offner. Ball is loose. The shot with 1 second left and a foul called on Lakeland.
Out.
Keegan Durkin on the stripe for Carbondale. And the third personal foul called on Chris Mellon. Keegan Durkin gives Lakeland a 35-33 advantage with 1.1 second to play in the third. Second free throw is all net. And long down court shot won't fall for Lakeland. That will bring it into third quarter action here at the home of the Chiefs, with Carbondale leading Lakeland 36-33 on Adams Cable High School.
How much bandwidth will satisfy your home's hunger? The average household now uses 7 wireless devices a day, including TVs, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. HD streaming and gaming can use large amounts of data and slow down speeds for other users. The more devices you use, the more bandwidth your home needs. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get up to 120 megabits per second internet from Adams Cable Service. It's a speed you need to power all your devices. Call today.
The Gabriel family and the staff at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated of Carbondale send best wishes to our local athletes and teams for a successful season. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service from Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale.
Well, folks, hang on. It's been a wild one here at Lakeland. The Chargers lead the Chiefs 36-33 as the fourth quarter is now underway. And Lakeland will work the basketball in its half-court offense. There's a turnover and another turnover as Vigil will give it up to Berthoff. He takes it to the hoop, misses, ball's tipped around, and Zach Rock collects the rebound for Carbondale. Pat Durkin defended by Chris Mellon. Keegan Durkin looks inside for Offner. Ball's taken away. Berthoff has it for Lakeland. Vigil in transition. Vigil right to the basket, short on the jumper, and Mike Cesara rebounds it. He wants to take it coast to coast in transition. Basket's good and the foul. Well, Carbondale attacking the basket, and it pays dividends here as the Chargers have a 38-33 lead. Second personal foul on Nick Berthoff, and Mike Cesara on the stripe for Carbondale. This shot rattles out. Touch last by the Chargers. Lakeland will have the possession.
That was close.
That was.
Wow. Looks like he might have touched that.
You know, great ball game cooking here at Lakeland.
We got a beauty now.
Yeah. Kind of what we expected. C.J. Dupree works it out to Lewis. Pigeon in traffic. Lakeland trying to open someone up, especially one of their better shooters like James Lewis. Lewis on the left wing, hemmed in. They look for Curnow. The ball's knocked away, touch last by the Chiefs. Carbondale ball.
That went off Curnow's leg, but that was a bad pass by Lewis. He hit him in the leg with it. That's you got a big guy in there, you throw it up high.
Ray Offner takes it along the right wing. Now we'll push it back outside. Durkin from downtown. 41-33. Timeout is called by Lakeland with 6:27 to play here in the fourth quarter on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
If you've been dreaming about modernizing your living space, Tom's Floor Shop in Childs is ready to make those dreams a reality. Tom's Floor Shop offers a wide variety of name brand carpeting, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and professional installation. Style your home in contemporary elegance and classic beauty with a personalized touch by Tom's Floor Shop. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop, exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
Carbondale area on a 5-0 run to open up quarter number 4, and they lead the Chiefs 41-33.
Well, you know, I see that Lakeland has a high-low set there. I think I'd reverse the players. I think I would take Curnow, put him on the high post, and put Dupree on the low post. Right? Curnow's the better shooter, right? Dupree's strong underneath. If somebody misses, good position. If you're going to use that, use the high-low that way rather than having Dupree looking to pass the ball.
Lakeland will have the basketball and bring it the length of the court with 6:27 to play in the fourth quarter. Thanks for joining us for all of the action here on Adams Cable High School Basketball. We have a dandy between the Chiefs and the Chargers. Here's Curnow, free throw line. Almost threw it away, and he did. Durkin comes up with it for Carbondale. Now Keegan Durkin, cross midcourt. Mike Cesara will work the Carbondale offense, defended by
I don't like
Pigeon.
that one-handed pass. That's no good.
Zach Rock gets it to Keegan Durkin. Up and scores with a left hand. 43-33, the lead is 10. Berthoff, coast to coast, lays it up with a left hand.
Well, all that work to get to, and then you give it up that quick.
Now Pat Durkin will fire it to Offner. He'll give it up, and Carbondale will work it back outside the perimeter, leading 43-35. Chargers hanging on to an 8-point lead. Now Dupree is out there defensively, and there's a whistle. Oh, I think it's called on, might be called on Cesaro. Let's wait for the official word. Yes, it is.
Yep.
First personal foul on Mike Cesaro. Team's 6th. Nick Berthoff checks out. Caleb Vigil is back in the ball game for Lakeland. Thomas Pigeon on the strike for the Chiefs. 5'11" senior guard. Big free throws right here, and this one rims out. Dupree with the rebound. He hit the deck. Ball's loose. Pigeon tried to save it. Coast to coast. Here is Zazera with the layup. 45-35. The lead is back to 10 for Carbondale.
Clock.
Yeah. Having some scoreboard issues.
They were having some problems in the JV game with that clock.
.5:11 to play in the fourth. Lakeland inbounding the basketball. Jerry Borowski works it inside. Outside they go to Lewis, and he misses. Mike Cesaro with a big rebound for the Chargers. Here they come the other way with a 10-point lead and the basketball. Now Lakeland needs to force a turnover right here with 4:48 remaining, and there it is. Going to the basket is Vigil. Reverse layup, misses. The putback is good by Borowski. 45-37. Durkin facing a lot of pressure. Zach Rock over to Keegan Durkin to Offner. He missed it. Rebound by Kurnow. Here's Lewis to the basket. The layup. He was hammered on the play.
Well, I don't know what the coaches are trying to figure out. Was they looking for an intentional foul? That was just a hard foul.
Second personal foul on Mike Cesara, and that will place James Lewis, the 5'11 senior guard, on the charity stripe for the Chiefs. He is a 58% free throw shooter this season, with Lakeland trailing 45-37. And he converts. 45-38, Lewis with another free throw toss on the way. This one is off the back iron. Ball is loose. Who has it? Borowski has it for the Chiefs, and another foul. Boy, Jerry Borowski really doing a good job battling for Lakeland. Jerry Borowski will be on the free throw line. That is the third personal foul on Zach Rock. He will come to the Carbondale bench. Jerry Borowski, the 5'8 senior guard, on the free throw line for Lakeland. Trailing 45-38. Borowski converts. 45-39. No school tomorrow, Glenn, for Carbondale. I wish there was no work tomorrow for me. Second shot is off the mark. And Mike Cesara trying to work the ball across midcourt as we near 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And the Chargers hanging on to a 6-point lead.
Get yourself squared away here.
Keegan Durkin defended by Lewis. There's a great battle out there as Durkin works the ball into Mike Cesara, and he scores. 47-39. There's a pass intercepted by Keegan Durkin and a foul committed by C.J. Dupree. Second personal foul on C.J. Dupree. Chris Mellon will check into the Lakeland lineup.
He's been on the bench a long time. He had a decent first half.
Pat Durkin inbounds for Carbondale with a 47-39 lead and another foul on the play.
Well, these are silly fouls here at this point, because now you're getting close to one more, and you're in the is that 6 up there? Yeah, I have 6.
Pat Durkin inbounding to Keegan Durkin, defended by Lewis. Work the ball to Cesara, baseline scoop shot.
Whoa!
Showtime. Lead is 10 for Carbondale, 49-39. Mellon works the ball out to Lewis for 3. Ball goes out of bounds. Charger basketball with 3:06 left.
Clear the area.
Mike Cesara to Durkin as they break the press. Keegan Durkin with an open look from outside, and Lewis wants to run the floor. Lewis right to the basket with the move. Came up short. Follow-up is good. Looked like Kurnow on the basket.
Yep.
49-41, and we have a timeout. And while we have the opportunity, we will thank all of the fine people who make high school basketball possible. Of course, Adams Cable Service, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street. By Tom's Floor Shop, your first step to a beautiful home, Main Street Childs. Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, your full-service collision center. By NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield, for experience, dependability, and 24-hour service. The White's Crossing Sports Shop, open 7 days a week. McGovern Insurance Agency, comprehensive coverage with a personal touch. By your local Napa Auto Parts store, Carbondale Auto Parts. And by Jerry's Tire and Auto Service, your source for quality tires. And your starting lineups presented today by your friends at the Roselle Department Store. Coming right down to the wire, Glenn, 49-41. Carbondale leads Lakeland.
The last time down court, Carbondale, a quick shot for no reason at all.
Long down court pass intercepted by Borowski, intended for Offner. And they'll work it in the corner to Kernow for three.
You got to throw that ball one hand.
49-44 your score on a three-point bomb by Jake Kernow from the corner with 2:39 left in the fourth quarter.
If you're going to throw that, throwing a chest pass two hands down the length of the court, that's not going to make. You got to throw that like a football pass.
So there's a timeout called with 2:39 left.
Now, as I was saying before, just before that play when Carbondale had the ball, they had the ball down court. They've broken the press for Lakeland. Why not run 15, 20 seconds off the clock? At that point, you were ahead by 10, right? No need to throw up that shot. You not only do you have to play strong offense and defense, but you have to have clock management too here in these kind of games.
Well, it's been a close fourth quarter. Carbondale outscoring Lakeland 13-11. Plenty of time remaining in this one, as Pat Durkin will put the ball in play for Carbondale, leading 49-44 over Lakeland. And there's a reach in, and Cesara had it. And a foul committed by the Chiefs.
That's their seventh.
Second personal foul called on Caleb Vigil. Mike Cesara on the stripe will check his numbers from the free throw line tonight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 for 7.
And his total points,
it looks like 24 at this point.
Having a great night as Cesara converts. 50-44. Mike Cesara, you get him on a roll, and he'll get the hot hand. Second shot off the mark. 50-44 your score. Carbondale with 2.5 to play in the fourth. Berthoff in the corner. Vigil misses. Kernow battles for the rebound, goes out of bounds. Lakeland basketball.
I'll tell you, poor Ray Offner, he's having one tough day out in that court today. Can't grab anything today. Just can't seem to get anything straight.
Vigil into Kernow. Kernow missed an easy basket from in the lane.
Just hold.
There's a pass intercepted by Pigeon. Pigeon thought about it from the corner. Kernow, long three off the back iron. Berthoff follow-up, yes! 50-46. It's a 4-point ball game. Carbondale clinging to the lead right now with 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Carbondale, Glenn, can work some clock right here up by 4 and force Lakeland to commit the foul as Cesara drives to the basket and scores.
Boy, he's just willing the ball in.
52-46. Kernow left side out to Lewis. Lewis. And this is Vigil on a drive, puts up a running one-hander, it won't fall. And Offner had the rebound. Lewis gets it back, goes to the basket, and draws the foul.
Just hold the ball when you get the rebound. Guard will come to you.
Personal foul. Let's check this.
That's
on Ray Offner, his third. Team's 10th, so Lewis in the bonus situation and converts. C.J. Dupree checks back into the Lakeland lineup. Nick Berthoff comes out. 52-47, Carbondale leads it. Lewis with the second free throw. It's off the back iron. Kernow had it go off his fingertips. It goes out of bounds. Carbondale will have the basketball with 1:22 to play in the fourth quarter. Now Jerry Borowski will check into
They're playing offense, defense here now. A little bit more pressure and run the floor.
C.J. Dupree checks out.
Protect the basketball.
Here's a pass, goes to Pat Durkin. Durkin wants to take it to the basket. He does. It's up and good.
Oh.
With 1:11 remaining in the fourth. 54-47. Durkin decided he was taking it to the basket and scored.
Took a couple guys with him and no call.
Lewis, left side, V-Hill on a drive, goes up with the shot, and it's an offensive foul on Lakeland. Carbondale with a 7-point lead with 57 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter.
Wow, that's a tough call.
Trevor Tellup not happy with that call as Mike Cesara driving.
This is this.
Curnow was
15.
Finds it hard to believe that the foul was called. Caleb V-Hill is actually whistled for the personal foul. That's his fourth.
I don't like this. I think I would put one blue there.
As Cesara converts. What a night he's having, Glenn.
Yep. Having probably as a career night.
55-47, Carbondale area.
Carbondale just needs to get the rebound and just hold it. You know, when you think about it, Steve, they have 10 seconds to get the ball up the court. There's no 5-second count in the back court.
This is an outside shot that is good by Nick Berthoff for three, and it's 55-50. Pressure now by Lakeland with 38 seconds left. Keegan Durkin has the basketball for Carbondale, and a reach-in is committed by Curnow to stop the clock.
You want the ball in Mike Cesara's or Pat Durkin's hands right now. No one else.
55-50. Carbondale with 32.7 seconds. Keegan Durkin on the charity stripe for the Chargers. And it's 56-50. Big free throw right here, Glenn.
Yep.
Off the back iron, Curnow has it. 30 seconds left. Curnow quickly down court. In the corner. Out they go. Left side, Berthoff open. Misses. And a pushing foul under the basket. We will wait for the official call with 22.7 seconds. Called on Carbondale. Curnow will go to the stripe. C.J. Dupree getting set to check back into the Lakeland lineup.
You got to keep that clock moving.
Jake Curnow on the stripe will check his numbers from the line as he converts.
That's his three for three.
Berthoff checks out. C.J. Dupree is in. 56-51. Carbondale leads.
Got to box out here.
22.7 seconds remaining.
Got to pressure if you're Lakeland.
Curnow with the second shot, all net. 56-52, and a timeout is called with 22.7 seconds remaining. 4-point ball game, Glenn. Now if you're Carbondale,
you got to get the ball in and you got to protect it. You can't throw these lob passes, sloppy lob passes. You got to protect the ball. You got to get the ball into Mike Cesara's hands and or Pat Durkin's, best foul shooters on the team, and you got and let the chips fall where they may if they get fouled.
And if you're Lakeland, you have to foul quickly.
You follow immediately.
You have to foul quickly
to
stop the clock. Well, kind of what we expected here between Carbondale and Lakeland. You mentioned it earlier. Take all the records, toss them out the window, because when you get a rivalry,
this is one of the better games we've had all year.
Definitely coming right down to the wire. No, Carbondale has had their share of overtime games.
Carbondale can move here.
Carbondale coming off of an overtime loss to Riverside in double overtime, 53-50. Right here, they lead by 4. Pat Durkin to put the ball in play for the Chargers. Again, looking, finds Keegan Durkin. Out to Cesara. Here's a wide open Ray Offner for 2. That should do it. 58-52. Outside three by V-Hill misses. Lewis with the rebound. And a foul with 8.6 seconds remaining.
Yeah, you need to foul there. Just let him score. I don't know if Lakeland has any more timeouts left.
James Lewis on the stripe for Lakeland, trailing 58-52 with 8.6 seconds remaining, and the shot rims out. Thanks for joining us for all of the action of Lackawanna League Division III high school basketball between Lakeland and Carbondale. It's been a dandy, folks. As Lewis converts on the second shot, 58-53. Durkin to Catchmore with 7 seconds left, and a reach in is committed by Lakeland to stop the clock with 6.9 seconds remaining.
That's V-Hill's fifth.
So V-Hill is out of the game. And Jeff Catchmore.
He had a tough night tonight. He had a 2 and a 3. That was it.
Jeff Catchmore, the 5'7" senior guard, on the stripe for Carbondale area, leading 58-53. Catchmore very calm and cool on the free throw line, converts, and he will have another free throw toss on the way. Off the back iron,
no fouls.
Lewis with the rebound. Lewis with 4 seconds left. In the corner, Borowski fires up the shot, blocked by Durkin. That will do it. Carbondale will win it over Lakeland by the score of 59-53. What a ball game we had here tonight at the Lakeland High School gym, as Carbondale will even its record overall at 8 wins and 8 losses. They are now 3-4 in Division III play. Lakeland falls to 10-6 overall, and they are now 3-4 in division play.
As we said, yeah. Well, you got to look at Mike Cesare and say, wow, today.
What a night he had.
He had a great game. Offensively, he just willed the ball to go into the basket.
How about the defense of Carbondale tonight, too?
Yep.
They really played well.
They played well. They moved well. They did a great job in the first half. Second half, Lakeland start running the ball because Carbondale got a little sloppy when they made their run in the third quarter, Lakeland, and they weren't able to play the good defense in that quarter because it was a running type thing. But when they came down to it, Carbondale did a great job. They got the key rebounds when they needed. They made the key foul shots, and they come up with a victory.
And Glenn, they made Lakeland uncomfortable on offense here tonight. That's what they did.
I would agree with you 100% on that, Steve. No question about that.
So a great ball game here tonight at the Lakeland High School gym as Carbondale wins it by the score of 59-53. And that is going to wrap it up. And it's all been brought to you by Adams Cable Service, by Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, by Tom's Floor Shop, your first step to a beautiful home, Main Street Childs. Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, your full-service collision center. NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield, for experience, dependability, and 24-hour service. By the White's Crossing Sports Shop, open 7 days a week. The Government Insurance Agency, comprehensive coverage with a personal touch. By your local Napa Auto Parts store, Carbondale Auto Parts, Cherry's Tire and Auto Service, and your starting lineups presented today by the Roselle Department Store. Your final score here tonight, once again, Carbondale 59 and Lakeland 53. For Glenn Muskowski, Nick Homick, and Joe Sweeter at the Adams Cable Studio, I'm Steve Young. Till next time, so long from Lakeland.